welcomes you.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, there's Ray Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with...
It's intercepted on the first play of the game! And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down of the game for James Cook. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Allen going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Matt Prater for the point after try. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
Hey, I know it's early, but that's a block that's going to have some repercussions here later on, trust me. That little chart that those coaches look at to help determine, do I go for 2, do I kick it? Well, it now just got on speed dial and ramped up, because when you miss an extra point early, it always seems to affect that decision-making later.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson yet again. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 14, Bills 6. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 14-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Lamar off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Play action now, Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jackson now on third. Hopkins on the slant. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Lamar throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Offense is set. First and 10. And again, it's Jackson. He has it at the 5. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Pistol snap to Jackson. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Motion the tight end over. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Mitch Wisnowski headed back down as they'll punt it away once more. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. He's got this at the 27. Rolling into enemy territory. And they take it back for 6. No time left. What a way to end this first half. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, There aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or...
Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half. Now Prater on to send it away. Ali to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He calls his own number again. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That one finds his man, likely. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens go up by 19.
Ravens 31, Bills 12.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. They'll cobble together a yard there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, a largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First down.
Play action now with Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Gain of 19 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
Lamar back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Allen to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good for a Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Cook. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Allen. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Gets another one into the hands of Flowers. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Lamar off to play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 48, Bills 12.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Allen on the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
319. 38 yards on the play.
And Allen will hold on to this. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side